Hello, I'm Mrs. Kelly. I'm the head of school at Westvale Park Primary Academy. Now, I've been really busy talking to some of your mummies and daddies, and they've been telling me how wonderful you are and that you're excited to start school in September. That's brilliant. Now, some of your parents also say that you might be a bit worried and a bit scared on your first day. Well, that's okay. Even adults get scared about new things. And that's why I thought I would tell you a story. It's one of my favourite stories, and it teaches you a trick to help you when you're feeling a bit like that, a little bit worried and a little bit scared. Okay, would you like to hear my story? Brilliant. Okay, but first, I love this logo. It's our school logo with brilliant colours. But I don't think our character from this story will love it. So I'm going to take us somewhere a little bit more comfortable. Okay. Do you know where we are? That's right, we're in a forest. And the character from my book lives in a forest. This book is called The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. She's the author. That means she writes all of the words. Okay. And it's illustrated by Ruth E. Harper and Nancy M. Leake. Illustrated. That means they draw the wonderful pictures inside this book. Okay, let's begin. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. I don't want to go to school, he told his mother. I want to stay at home with you. I want to play with my friends, play with my toys, and read my books, and swing my swing. Please, may I stay at home with you? And look, there's Chester Raccoon. Doesn't he look a little bit sad? Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. Nuzzled's what animals do for a nice cuddle. Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do, she told him gently, even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start. Okay, there's Chester Raccoon again with his mummy. You'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cosy as your days at home. Oh, look. He loves doing things at home with Mum. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of secret? A very old secret, said Mrs. Raccoon. I learnt it from my mother and she learnt it from hers. It's called the kissing hand. The kissing hand? Asked Chester. What's that? Look at him. Chester's looking up at his mummy, really interested. I'll show you. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread out his tiny little fingers into a fan. And leaning forward, she kissed right in the middle of his palm. Mwah! Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tangled with a special warmth. Look, there's his lovely little hand that's been kissed. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mummy loves you. Mummy loves you. And that kiss will jump onto your face and fill you with toasty warm thoughts. He looks very happy. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now do be careful not to lose it, she teased him. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. There we are. And she's right. Even if you wash your hands lots of times every day, which is really good, that special kiss will still stick. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. Look how happy he looks. That night, Chester stood in front of the school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large familiar fingers into a fan. Next he leaned forward and he kissed the centre of her hand. That's right in the middle. "Now you have a kissing hand too," he told her, and with a gentle goodbye and "I love you," Chester turned and danced away. Look at him. Raccoon schools at night time. Do you see him running to school? Mrs. Raccoon and Chester scampered across a tree limb to enter school, and as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. "Chester loves you," it sang. See, it's just as important. They'll miss you too. And look at the end. How beautiful. We've got little Chester on the branch. Can you see him? And he's got his owl teacher and all his brand new friends around him. What a lovely story. Look at the end. Don't forget the kissing hand. Okay. Did you like that story? I hope you did. Chester the raccoon did the kissing hand and it really helped him on his first day. I can't wait to hear who's kissed your hand. And it doesn't have to be mummy like Chester's. It could be your daddy or your brother or your sister. Anybody that makes you feel special, safe and happy. Okay. Bye.